Hello everybody, welcome back to some more Pokemon Sword. Hopefully today, we're going to be wrapping up our Cupfu quest here over on the Isle of Armor. So where we left it off last time, I actually got slightly beat up by Clara. She beat me, and I concluded that I wanted to go and look for another teammate because I felt like my team was just at too much of a disadvantage. So we're gonna go grab a Pokemon, and then we're gonna do a little bit of leveling, and then we're gonna go again. We're gonna beat Clara for sure this time. So my initial thought was that I should get a Fletchling or a Fletchinder, but unfortunately I don't have the right kind of weather to catch them, and I don't have a high enough, or I don't have any gym badges, so I don't have like enough trainer skill to catch a Fletchinder. So plan B, we're just gonna go full out with something that counters her really well. And that Pokemon is Skarmory. Now, I did just walk past a Skarmory. Problem is, the ones in the overworld are too high level for me to catch. But there is a 5% chance of catching them in the overworld grass. So bear with me here, I'm gonna have to get a Skarmory encounter that's under level 20, catch it, and then that's going to be how we're going to take on Clara. Because the steel typing is really helpful against her poison and against her wheezing in particular, who is a little bit of trouble without having something that's really super effective against it. Problem is it's a 5%, so look at this guy. Hey bud. Oh, he gave up. Oh god, the popper. All the Pokemon are chasing me today. So yeah, bear with me until we get this Skarmory, and then we'll level it up a little bit, and we can hopefully do this in okay time actually. Initially I only really wanted to do 2 streams, but I kind of underestimated how strong the levels would be. No, Skarmory please! So we've ended up carrying over to a 3rd stream here, which I don't think is too bad, to be honest. It needs to take as long as it takes, I guess. I know you're in a very vulnerable position, Ivysaur, but I'm gonna hope that you can manage to sleep powder this thing. Cool. Might be better actually to try and paralyze it. We'll switch out while it's asleep. So this Skarmory should be, hopefully, the key to my success. With any luck. Let's just throw a Pokeball. We have 26. Skarmory, I think it's somewhat difficult to catch, but we'll see. Yeah. Immediately breaks out. Hey, at least Ball Fetch came into play. Let's just do a little Nuzzle. I don't want to knock this thing out, obviously. But Nuzzle's really weak in power. So we'll just keep doing a little Nuzzle until it wakes up. There we go. And then hopefully with the little bit of damage we're chipping away here, let's try and get it in the yellow. And then we'll throw another Pokeball and it'll be fine. But anyways, I hope you're all doing well today. Streaming a bit later than usual. Trying it out. Hence why the sky is this lovely pink colour. I didn't even think about this. If I end up streaming regularly at this time, we're gonna have golden hour in any game that has any kind of weather effect, and that's great. That sounds perfect to me. Are you streaming in a different room as the background looks different? No, same room. Maybe different lighting. Oh, so close. So close. See, sometimes like I move my desk around, but I don't think I've changed anything in the background other than like maybe the shelves are different. I do need to sort my shelves out. Like, I kind of made an effort at making them look nice and then realized that I kind of wanted them to be more practical. So I might take some of the games off that I don't actively use a lot and put them away, and then put some other like prettier things on there, as well as things that I'm actually using, which is basically Switch games and I wouldn't even say 3DS. I don't actually remember the last time I played my 3DS, which is kind of weird considering how much I've used that console. Hey, there we go. Skarmory. Skarmory's a really cool Pokemon. I like it a lot. Lots of levels here, this is good. I always make the mistake of thinking that Skarmory's from Gen 3 because I played Sapphire first, and I associate it with Hoenn, but it is a Gen 2 Pokemon. Let's take a look at you. Skarmory! Minus speed plus attack. You know what? That's okay. I don't mind that. So right now we have Metal Claw, which is great, but I would like to level you up a little bit. So what we'll do is switch you to the front. We'll get this Pokeball back from Yamper. Put back into bag. Thank you. And what we'll do is we'll probably have to go back and heal. And then we'll try and find some Chansey. That would be really good if we could just fight a couple Chansey, get some good experience, and then we should be fine with Skarmory. I think I'm only slightly underleveled, and the main problem is that my team just happens to be very weak to her Pokemon. I think that the conclusion I've come to is that you should go to the Isle of Armor after the first gym. I think that's about right. Sort of somewhere between Gym 1 and 2, you'll have the right levels, you'll have a gym badge so you can catch the Pokemon that are wandering around, and yeah, I think that's really when you should go this way. But this is the whole point of this, the quest, was to try this out, see how it works, and also actually get a Kubfu at the end of the day. Which we will manage, even though Clara did beat us up a little bit. Only a little bit. Oh, look at this. Look at this guy. Hello? Friend? Friend? Yeah, oh no, he no friend. Okay. I was gonna say, like, is he, like, gonna charge me here? Hello, Excelgor. Man, Excelgor is a strange Pokemon. Looks pretty cool, but also strange. Has an interesting evolution with, Carablast. The trade. Oh, hello, Shelmet. Speaking of evolutions. Was the last time you used your 3DS when you last streamed New Leaf? Quite possibly. Let me think. Yes, because I stopped. I was playing. What's the name of the game? Layton's Mystery Journey, Catriel and the Millionaire's Conspiracy. One of the longer video game titles out there. I was playing that on the 3DS, but I think I stopped my playthrough before finishing up New Leaf. Still a game I need to come back to. It's since been released on the Switch as well. And as a huge Professor Layton fan, it didn't grab me, to be honest. It wasn't bad, but I didn't feel as compelled to play it, but I would like to finish it at some point. It felt a little bit too sort of hand-holdy in its puzzles. I mean, it's not a kid's game, but it's not a kid's game, you know what I mean? But I never really felt like the Layton games were hand-holdy before. Like, they were linear for sure, but I didn't really feel like... I don't know, something about it just didn't grasp me as much. What case did you get to? I don't remember. I remember... I think the case that I finished was in the cinema theater thing. Like, I don't even remember. That's how... that's how much it didn't really compel me to play it. Not very far in. I think it was like case 2 or something. But I'd like to play it because I'm interested in the story, but like the puzzles were fine. But I kind of play the Layton games for the story and the atmosphere, and I just didn't feel like it captured... I didn't feel it piqued my interest as much as the other ones. In my opinion, it felt easier compared to other Layton games. Yeah, there was definitely something about it that was just more... I mean, they're kind of visual novels anyway, but it felt more visual novel-y. Also, I'm fighting a Dunsparce because I think they give decent experience. Also, Dunsparce is just great, and I wish Dunsparce would get a Mega Evolution. Like, I know they're not really doing that now, but I feel like there's a lot of Pokemon that, you know, would benefit. And I feel like a Mega Dunsparce would be amazing. Maybe like if it grew its wings out so it could fly, that'd be sick. I'd love that. What I really should do is go to the train station and buy some healing items. That would be a good move as well, I think. The only thing that kept me interested was finding out who Catriel was to the professor, so I stopped on case 8. I mean, she's his daughter, right? That's all I know. And like, I think I knew that going in, and I was like, okay, cool. But yeah, just something about it hit differently. But I would like to finish it for sure. It's just right now is not the time because there's so many other games demanding my attention. So when there's a lull, there's never a lull. When there's a lull in my desperation to play other games, I'll go back to it. I'm really hopeful that I can get some Chanseys around here, so I'm just gonna run around the grass a little bit. I think Chansey's like a flat 2% rate everywhere, but because this area is so open, I can probably just run around the patches of grass quite easily and try and do the thing where if you stop and crouch, you're more likely to get the same Pokemon appear again. If I don't get any Chanseys popping up, then we shall just figure out what has... I can't walk. I can't walk through there. We'll figure out what has good experience. Who's that following me? Oh, hi! Look at you! You're so small! I'm not gonna fight you though, that feels bad. You're too tiny for this. There's a Comfey. There's a Quagsire. I suppose I could probably fight some of the wandering Pokemon, right? Because they'll be higher level. Let's try out Yamper versus Fletchinder. We'll see how that goes. Fingers crossed. Alright, let's do a Nuzzle because I'm not convinced that I'm faster than a Fletchinder. Try and get some paralysis. Hey. Alrighty. This shouldn't take too long, I'd imagine. Oh, that did pretty good damage, actually. Flail is concerning, though. Flail. So I'm thinking, what did we catch Skarmory at? Like level 17, yeah. So if we get to level 20-ish, that'd hopefully be okay. That's pretty good to fight against the... Oh, Chewtle. I mean, I guess we can fight against the Chewtle as well. We'll do a Spark. I'm trying to think what the weather's usually like at this time of day in Animal Crossing. I think Animal Crossing's more a 5 PM to 7 PM golden hour as opposed to 7 PM to 8 PM, which is what Pokemon is. Because 8 PM is officially... It is officially nighttime in the Pokemon world. God, I need to play Danganronpa. Oh, why are there so many games I want to play all the time? And they're all games that are like too long. They're all like super long games. God damn it, games. Oh no, I'm about to get charged by this Bouffalon. Oh! Wow, he is fast, boy. Or Grill. Wait, can Bouffalon be female? Yes. Answered my question immediately, which is great. It's Tauros that can't be female. Tauros are all male, I think. And Miltank are all female, I think. Trying to test my brain cells in terms of Pokemon knowledge. Ah, Maybe I don't want to fight this Bouffalon. I feel like this Bouffalon is like out of my league at the moment. Really would like that Chansey roundabout now. Skarmory, let's put you up front because you do need the most experience. If we have to go back just to fighting random encounters, that's fine. It would be nice to just get that Chansey, you know. See, I can't really fight the Fletchinder now because my Yamper's tired and my Skarmory, if it has Ember, we might be dead. I wonder if Lickitung gives a lot of experience. I got excited because it was a pink, but it wasn't the pink that I wanted. The pink that I wanted was Chansey. Yes, nah, Chansey. And instead I got Lickitung. Don't Supersonic. Aww. Confusion is not a happy. Good job, Skarmory. Critical hit. Not enough to take it out, but I appreciate the effort. You have a massive backlog to get through? Yeah, I mean, I don't think I'll ever not have a backlog, but right now there's quite a lot of games vying for my attention because I want to play them. I'm having a bit of a crisis trying to like figure out what I'm doing. Cause so I just finished Persona 5 Royal, which is fantastic because that's a 120-hour game that I've finished, right? So I can move on to something else, but I'm not really, the problem is I want to play the game again, so that's what it is. Oh my goodness, World Crushing Wizard, thank you for the £50 donation, that's huge. Thank you so much, friend, I really appreciate it. Wow, thank you. You've completely distracted me from what I was talking about. What was I talking about? I was talking about video games, and then I was talking about Persona. I just finished Royal, and I want to play it again. So that's the current crisis that I'm in. Is like play new game or play the same game again that was 120 hours. Video games. But yeah, thank you very much for the donation, friend. That's super generous of you. Thank you. Man, I need to like actually level my guys. I think what was I fighting before? I was fighting Bunnery in the in like the first area. Oh, ooh, this is it. This is what we want. Yes, nah, Chansey. Let's do a Metal Claw. I think Skarmory learns Air Slash or Wing Attack soon. It does learn a flying type move pretty soon. So we'll see. We shall see. Oh yes, the experience. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Ooh, Seed Bomb. Seed Bomb. That's better than the Razor Leaf. Gosh, I don't think I've actually raised an Ivysaur in a generation where it's learned Seed Bomb. Please give me another Chansey. That is a Skorupi. Okay, game. You win this round. Yeah, I don't know if that's a recent level learn set change for Ivysaur or if I've just not raised one in a while. Look at this guy. You know what's scary is that Dunsparce is actually like the height of a human being. If you look at its Pokedex entry, it's like 5 feet tall or something. That's scary. I mean, Dunsparce is cute, but I don't know if I'd want like a really big Dunsparce like coming at me like with its drill and its like, I mean, he's cute, but Well, no, I'd probably still hug Dunsparce. I would just be slightly unnerved as to how large he is. He or she. I think Dunsparce can be either gender. Oh no, he's slapping, but he can't. He's slapping, he can't do it because I'm a fly. Roll out, that's fine. That is the most proest of Dunsparce strats. Defense curl rollout. The best. Do you plan to get a PS5, and if so, are there any games you're interested in? To be honest, I've not really looked at it. I think... Well, so I don't really have a reason to buy a console unless there's a game I really want to play on it, right? And for me, for like the PS4 for example, I played Persona, and well, Persona 5 Royal. I have, what's the name of the game? I always forget the name of the game. It's, I have Horizon Zero Dawn, because I want to play that. And I have Batman Arkham Knight, which I haven't played yet. So like, that's only like 4 games on my PS4. So like, basically if something comes out on PS5 that I want to buy, it's probably going to be like a Persona game or something similar. I'm kind of interested in Spider-Man, but not really. But I'm keeping an eye on that. So at the moment, no is the answer. But I haven't really looked into it. I think I'd rather buy lots of Switch games than another console is where I'm at the moment. You know, it'd be really nice if I could get another Chansey though. That would make me happy. Lilligant, I could probably fight you, right? Oh, Lilligant's so cool looking. Hey honey, you doing a little dance? We'll fight Lilligant. We'll see how it goes. There's a game called Stray coming out in PS4 and PS5. So its protagonist is a cat with a backpack who solves mysteries. That sounds like one of the best descriptions of a game I've ever heard. Like, that sounds good. I'll have to look into that. Stray. I feel like that's ringing a bell somewhere in the back of my head. Because like I briefly looked at like the showcase thing. So if they showed it there, maybe it like entered my brain, but not quite. I feel like that's what's happening here. My brain tries to absorb information, doesn't always succeed. But yeah, right now I'm debating playing Persona 5 Royal again quite strongly. I'm trying not to think about it. But I also want to play Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition, which would, again, I'm just playing games that I've played before. This would be my 5th Xenoblade playthrough. But I have the excuse that it has new content, right? I have the excuse that it has new content, so it's fine, right? And I also want to play Danganronpa V3, but to do that I need to watch the animated thing and then play V3. And I was thinking about streaming Danganronpa, and then I was like, oh, recording from the Vita is a huge pain, like a huge pain. So I could buy it on PS4, but then I have to spend money on a game that I already own. So yeah, there's a lot going on in the back of my mind, but right now I'm really into like story games and long games, it seems to be, is the pattern. Bouffalant, stop. I think the Chansey plan's gonna have to stop because I'm not actually leveling up as much as I want. So I think what I'm gonna do is fight all of the static encounters. Or the wandering. Wandering? Is that the phrase? I think that's the phrase that's generally used, is the wandering encounters. You're going to eat dinner? Cool. Enjoy your food, Jared, and have fun. Jeez, I was like, I have a new move, when did I get that? But I just got it. I was just staring at the screen like, wing attack? But yeah, I did just learn that. I did think it was air slash in the back of my mind, but maybe Skarmory learns air slash later. Sorry, Lilligant. Feel bad, you're very cute. Oh yeah, I should just go and fight all the normal encounters, right? Ooh, knockoff. This is a good one. We don't need double hit. We're already at level 21. Let's call it level 22. And we'll go and try and fight Clara. Hopefully. Could really do with... I want to go buy healing items. In fact, let's just make a run over to the train station. And I'll buy some items and then... we'll make our way back over here. Maybe fight some more Dunsparce if I run out of like Lilligant and stuff that's gonna give me good XP. Could go fight that huge Wailord if I had Surf and whatnot. I don't even have a bike. Huge mistake. Yeah, I think definitely come here after the first gym would be my ultimate advice if you're looking to grab a Kubfu. Or alternatively, don't pick all the Pokemon that are weak to poison, like I've somehow done. I was like, oh yeah, I'll pick Grookey because I haven't used a Grookey yet. That was a mistake. And then I was like, oh, I'll pick Ivysaur because I picked Squirtle on my other save file. Yeah, I think come here, beeline straight for a Skarmory, defeat Clara that way would also be the best way. Do you have any heals? You only have regular potions. I mean, it's better than nothing, right? I'll buy a sneaky revive as well. Thanks, Pud. Pud? Pal and Bud. Pud. Words are hard. I think, so a lot of people were saying that if you defeat the Wailord out at sea, it doesn't respawn. But I think it maybe does respawn after a long period of time. But I haven't defeated it in my save file because I like how it looks out there. Hey, Comfey. I was waiting to see if it attacks me. It's actually one of my favorite things about the wandering Pokemon is they'll quite often have like an animation. So they'll either come over and be all happy or they'll be really angry and want to fight you. So I like stopping and letting them, you know, decide what they want to do before encountering them. I think that's cute. Draining Kiss. Mwah. Right, we'll go and heal after this. We'll get a last level or two and then we'll try and defeat Clara, hopefully. Possibly, maybe. That was okay experience. Considering it was only level 15, it's definitely a lot safer in this open area here. Abras. Hello, Diglett man. Collecting the Diglett was so much fun. I mean, the last couple were less fun, I will admit, but for the most part it was fine and I was able to find them without looking any up, which was nice. I didn't actually find out that you can read the sign next to him to see where you're missing them until I was only missing like a few, so that wasn't the best. But aside from that, it was all good. You still playing Pokemon Quest in here? Good job, man. I put a ridiculous amount of hours into Pokemon Quest. I actually really enjoyed it. Like, I would have it on my desk. Because when you get to a certain point in the game, basically you're just grinding, so you can set it to autoplay, so you don't even have to play the game. So that was fun. weirdly just a really fun game, but it was just like a grind fest, basically. I was actually able to buy, so it's basically, you can play it for free, but you can buy upgrades and things to make stuff happen faster in a mobile-esque format. And usually I think it was like either £20 or £25. No buffalo. And so I was like, oh, I'm not going to pay that, that's too much money. But at some point Amazon had the whole bundle for like $4.99. As I think it was an error in the listing because it changed pretty quick. So I managed to actually get all of the stuff for a really low price, which added to the longevity of the game for me. Because you can find shinies in it and stuff, so it's quite fun just to like let it autoplay and see what you get from it. So I have quite a few hours in it just from it being on my desk, like my Switch on my desk, just playing itself basically. It's pretty fun. Alright, let's take out this Fletchinder. Ooh, I think my Yamper might be about to evolve. Possibly. Maybe. Flame Body, no! Burned my pupper. Is it 24 or 25? Aw, it must be 25. Dang it. Not used to all these newfangled Pokemon and their level ups. Ooh. Another Fletchinder though. Spark is physical, right? So it won't do as much damage with the burn. Yeah, it's physical. Well, I think it would still do more damage than Nuzzle, but we'll do Nuzzle anyway to get the paralysis, and hopefully that'll buy us some time. Otherwise, Yamper may pass out from the burn. I do have potions, I should use them. Flail. Close. So if we win, if I hit this, we'll win, hopefully. It might not do enough damage. Oh, dang it. Well, Yamper, thank you for your potential sacrifice. Oh no, you're good. You survived. Oh man. That was some great RNG right there. Good Pupper, we'll go heal you now. I'm so sorry it got to that point. Skarmory's almost at level 22, so we can go ahead and switch you out and just fight something. Lickitung, are you... I wasn't sure if he was interacting with me or not. I don't think he was. I think he was just walking around. Alright, let me find something. We got any Dunsparce? Any little cutie Dunsparces? Dunsparcei? The plural of Pokemon is just Pokemon, but it's funny to say Dunsparces. Look at you. You could be such a majestic beast. Imagine Dunsparce, but with like really big white, like feathery wings. Like a dragon. Like a normal dragon, okay? And its like drill tail goes really long. So it's like a mythical angel dragon. That's what I think Dunsparce should be in like a mega. I think that'd be great. Thank you for your service, Dunsparce. 22! Ooh, 25! Is it 25 or was I completely wrong about everything? It's happening! Pupper is doing an evolve! Yeah! We got Moltons. Woo! The dog Pokemon. What a great category! We got a big Pupper now. Cool. Okay, I think we're probably good, right? So because she starts with Poison Spikes, we'll lead with Ivysaur. That will clear the the Toxic Spikes? Poison Spike? Toxic Spikes. That'll clear the spikes so that we don't get poisoned, and then it should be fine. Possibly. I think it'll be fine. Oh look. Yes, na Chansey. I mean, if it's just gonna, you know, appear, we may as well fight the Chansey. With Ivysaur. Oh, you have Seed Bomb, right, actually. That'll be good. Nice physical attack. Yeah. That's the one. Another sneaky level. For Slowpoke is +0 speed. Ooh. Zen Headbutt. You do have more attack than special attack. Yeah, let's learn Zen Headbutt. This seems good. Okay, I feel good about this. I think we're finally ready. So who have we picked up along the way? The Ivysaur, which was a gift. We have our starter, our new bigger pupper, Slowpoke, which was also a gift, and then Skarmory, who's gonna be helping fight our ridiculous weakness to her team that happened accidentally. It's still been fun. It's interesting to come here because all my experience of this place is me having a full team of level 100s and, you know, being champion and everything. So it's good to see it in its non-post-game state. Are we ready to go? Oh my gosh. Let me just check to see if we have any TMs. We have Payback. Skarmory can learn Payback. I wonder if Payback would be any good. I mean, I don't really feel like I need Agility or Sand Attack, so we may as well learn Payback. Ta-da! Swift, I think we're fine. Most of my guys seem to be physical attackers, so yeah, I think we're about ready. Hi King Mondo. Curious what the difference is between Sword and Shield. Is it just Pokemon types, or both games equal, or does one have an edge over the other? So there are a few version exclusive Pokemon. So if there's a Pokemon that you really want to use, check to see if it's exclusive to either Sword or Shield. The cover legendary is exclusive, so you'll either get Zacian or Zamazenta. In terms of those two specifically, I don't have my... I was like, oh, I'll show you my Pokédex, which is complete. It's not complete. I think Zacian's probably the better dog because it's more attack focused than defense focused, but honestly it doesn't hugely matter. There are differences in terms of the gym leaders that you fight, but it's not a huge deal, I don't think. The main thing is, if there's a Pokemon you really like, there is a small list of version exclusives. For example, in the Isle of Armor, Pokemon Sword can find Scyther, and Pokemon Shield can find Pinsir, that kind of thing. The gym leaders that you fight, there are a couple of differences actually. I think they all have 2 unique ones. And in terms of the Isle of Armor, here I'm fighting Clara, but there's another guy called Avery. They're basically the same character, but they're different characters. So I suppose picking your version, you can trade for everything. I'd say pick based on which doggo you like best. That's essentially what I did. Like, there are good version exclusives on both sides. So I used Sirfetch'd on my team, which was the new evolution of Farfetch'd, and I really liked Sirfetch'd, who's a Sword exclusive. On the other hand, Shield gets Galarian Rapidash, which is another really cool version exclusive. So I don't think that one is better than the other. I think Sword is more popular, so if you wanted to kind of work with the inverse on that, you know, maybe pick Shield because more people will be looking for Shield exclusives. Or your doggo or something. I've just noticed this really nice Lapras painting in the corner that you can't really see very well. Doesn't that look cool? It almost looks like a movie poster or something. But yeah, I basically picked Sword because I liked the Sword doggo better than the Shield doggo. And that's genuinely as complex as my reason was. So it's up to you. Choose your doggo is the TLDR of that whole speech. Cool. The only thing that may actually be important is with the next batch of DLC, there may be more version exclusives than that. That's the only other thing I'd say. Hopefully the legendaries aren't version exclusive. Fingers crossed, because that would be kind of iffy. Because I don't want to buy this DLC twice. Like I'm fine spending the money once. I don't want to spend it twice. Alright, Clara. She has beaten me twice. So, third time's the charm? Question mark? We'll see. Mustard is here. Honey's here. Dojo students are here. Good luck. Cheering for both of you. I hope this goes well. I really don't want to lose to her a third time. Like, she's cute, but she's really annoying. She's also a huge cheater. You big cheat. Alright, Skorupi. Go Ivysaur! Yeah, fair and square my eye. You put toxic spikes all over the field, you dummy. You can't be doing that. I mean, she has. So Ivysaur's gotten rid of the poison spikes, which is great. Let's do a sleep powder to do a safe switch out because Ivysaur is not going to be very much use to us. Who wants to take out the Skorupi? Shall we slowpoke it? We'll try slowpoking it. I haven't actually looked at what shiny Galarian Slowpoke looks like. I'm curious. Oh, avoided the Zen headbutt while asleep. 10 out of 10. That 90, is it 90% accuracy, I think? Alright, let's try again. Using Bite, which will hurt, but Slowpoke's fairly bulky, so... Clarazy! Oh, she's insufferable. Okay, Skorupi down. Skorupi down. Who's next? Weezing. So Weezing's really annoying. I feel like we're gonna have to do the old Metal Claw. I don't want to pull out Skarmory and be like, here's my trump card, because I'm worried about her Slowbro. But we'll see how Skarmory does. I don't know if it has Levitate or not, but we don't have any ground type moves anyway, so it doesn't really matter. That did okay damage. Weezing's really bulky, so I wasn't expecting too much. I don't think it's gonna do it in 3 hits, annoyingly. I think it's gonna survive with like a sliver of health left. Oh, she's doing so much damage to my burb. Well, we'll see how we do with the rest. I can always use some potions if I have to. See, I've got the attack boost from Metal Claw, which is really nice, so I'd like to stay in if possible. Whirlipede. Okay, I can use a wing attack. Let me use a okay, I'll use a potion. Unfortunately, I don't have any super potions. But we'll use a potion. See what move it does. Bug Bite's gonna do nothing. Okay, we'll use another potion. We're gonna get fully, like, stacked for this Slowbro. Because it's gonna Dynamax and do all kinds of things. I don't want to be dealing with that. Man, Skarmory is such a good counter to her. I love it. Nice. God, I love getting critical when you don't need them. I know. Oh man, there's this tiny little fly in front of my face. Help! Oh, it's like one of those really tiny ones that, like, you can barely see it. It's like a little fruit fly or something. Okay, let me attack. Okay, this should be good. We should be safe here. We should be home and dry. I love all these things that I'm saying to jinx myself. You should be fine. Keep. Alright, here she goes. I ain't letting go till the bitter end. Oh, bro. I haven't gathered like any twigs on my visit here. So the evolution method for Slowbro I don't have access to because I don't have Surf. Ooh, I can do Max Darkness because I learned the Payback. We want to do... let's do Max Darkness. This seems like a good... And we're Dynamaxing, which is cool. Look at that beautiful sky as well. Oh. Skarmory! God. The cry of the Dynamax Skarmory. Oh, jeez Louise. Alright, Clara. Do your thing. She's super cute, but man, she's annoying. Like, she's so annoying. Oh, bro. Just lift his arm lazily. Yes. Oh, I should have probably turned on animations. That would have made this a little bit more interesting. Max Geyser. Ooh. It's gonna start raining. That's okay though. We'll do another Max Darkness. We should be able to survive. Even with the rain? Oh, not quite. I'm so sorry, Skarmory. Oh my god, that cry is crazy. You did so well, honey. Who's gonna actually be able to... Should we do this? I don't know if this is gonna work, but it's funny, so we're gonna go with it. Oh my god, look at this scene. Look at this scene before me. I mean, I guess we Water Pulse because it's had its special defense lowered. Quick Draw, you monster. Oh no. I'm concerned for my small Slowpoke. No. That would have been so poetic though. Alright. Let's end this, shall we? Fork. I mean, I didn't get the poetic justice of the Slowpoke kill. Quick Draw, no! Oh, thank god. Oh, I thought she was gonna team mic me then. Well, thank you to our fallen heroes, Slowpoke and Skarmory, for saving the day. Alright. We did it. I mean, you beat me twice. Like, She did just fine. The victor has been decided. It me. Look at my dumb face. Hooray! Can't believe it took 3 tries, but you know. Oh man, I totally lost. Wait, what did she say? She was like she had that dumb voice, didn't she? What is that voice? How does that even... Like, totally. Well, this stinks. I'll do everything, even cheat a little and still lose? Oh god, I can hear myself and it's like the worst. I can't keep that voice up. Oh. Can tell the master I cheated. Okay. Okay. Yeah, of course he knew. He's like the all-seeing eye of everything. Well, I guess you're gonna go work hard now, huh? Let's work on strengthening your heart. Oh no, now I'm just thinking about Persona again. Stop it! Stop it, brain. Everyone's so happy with our battle. It was pretty fun. I mean, technically they saw us fight 3 times, so that would be pretty epic. Alright, we get in that secret armor. I am ready. I am excited. Please give secret armor. Leak card. You're really strong. Man, so are you, jeez. I mean, I don't have any gym badges, but still. Alright, we've done it. It is time for the cutest thing you've ever seen! It's Kubfu. Alright. Ah, there you are, Nicola, keeping his old man waiting, hmm? For like 2 seconds while I did a spin. Jeez. Since you completed all 3 trials, I give you the secret armor of the Master Dojo. Look at him! Look at how small he is! He a shy bear. He's adorable! I can't. He's the smallest little bear. Bear? This Pokemon is in fact the secret armor of the Master Dojo. Say hello to Kubfu. Hello to Kubfu! I know, it's tiny, but raise it with diligence and it'll become strong enough to see you through any battle. Just like a suit of armor. No opponent will be able to get past it. This one in particular has amazing potential. Problem is, it's a bit shy. I can relate. It just doesn't have to seem much confident. God, I feel like I'm being called out here. So I was thinking, Nicola, maybe if it joins you on your adventure, it'll help break out its shell a little bit. So take good care of Kubfu, okay? It's in your hands now. Birma. Hi. He's so cute! We did it! Kubfu's data. Kubfu, the Wushu Pokemon. Kubfu trains hard to perfect its moves. The moves it masters will determine which form it takes when it evolves. Sweet. Now then, the first thing for you to do is become best friends with Kubfu. You need to build trust. Kubfu hasn't really had a chance to explore the world outside the dojo, so maybe it'll help you become better friends if you let it take a look around. Maybe take it to a spot that has a great view of the Isle of Armor. I'll have my students standing at good spots, so just keep an eye out. They're like, huh? Work? And of course, having battles or camping out together will also help you become more friendly toward each other. What else? Oh, I know. I hereby grant you permission to keep a Pokemon out of its Pokeball here on the Isle of Armor. The true reward. You can now let the Pokemon at the head of your team out of its Pokeball and take it for a stroll. You'll be friends in no time if you walk together. Go take a stroll with Kubfu, why don't you? Once you're best buddies, we'll start Kubfu's training in earnest. Just stop by and let me know once you think you're ready. Hui. Hey bud. He looks so unimpressed with me. Alright, we did it. We have now officially completed Kubfu Quest. So, at this point, I feel I can no longer progress. Oh, hi Ivysaur. I forgot you were at the head of the party. How you doing? Oh, you happy? You happy? Let me look at you run. So we can now walk with Pokemon. Sadly, you cannot walk with Pokemon anywhere other than the Isle of Armor, and that kinda sucks. But while we're here, we can walk alongside our buddies. And it's pretty cool. So, we now have our level 10 Kubfu. At some point down the line, the game's basically like, yeah, you should have your Kubfu at level 70. So we're not actually going to be able to do the Kubfu stuff, but it's fine because I don't want this little guy to evolve. Yeah, he knows. He knows I'm speaking. Also, it's just turned 8 o'clock, so the sky's just gone blue. That was crazy. Oh, hi. So yeah, I don't want this little guy to evolve because sadly his fate is doomed to be that where he lives in my Pokemon home box forever. However, you know, it's fine. He's pretty cute. How fast is he actually? You know, he's not as slow as I thought he would be. Let me see what everyone else looks like out of their Pokeballs. Here's Thwacky. Oh look, he runs on all 4 legs. That's cute. Look at him go. Yeah, it's a real shame that you can't do this in other areas, but maybe that'll come in like another update or when the next DLC's out. Now look at this pupper. Who's a good boy? Wait, are you a... Who's a good girl? I couldn't remember, okay? Jeez. Oh yeah, you fast. You super fast. Look at you go. Yeah, I think most of the Pokemon that follow you either are too fast or are too slow, but it's still super charming. And of course a Slowpoke's gonna be slow because, I mean, the clue's in the name, you know? Oh, you're cute! Let's have a look. Oh god, that's beautiful. You can do it, honey. You can do it. I believe. Look at this majestic sight. Klefki's coming over to have a look. Klefki's like, what is going on here? Oh, hey Klefki. Oh, look at that, so cute. Oh, good job. You did it. You did it. Kind of sad you need to get the DLC for that feature too, but oh well. Yeah, it's a weird one. Roxy turned, yeah, she's probably like, because I'm all like, who's a good girl? She's like, what? That's me, isn't it? It is you, honey. You're in a mood now though. You've turned yourself around. Skarmory. Oh, hello Skarmory. Jeez, look at you. You're huge. Oh, you land! Oh, that's actually made my day. That's actually made my day. That's so cool. So, since X and Y, basically if it's a flying Pokemon, its animation or its model is flying. And that's something that I really, really, really hate, because just because a Pokemon is a burb or whatever, doesn't mean that it can't land and look really cool like exactly what's happening right now. It's a real shame that they seem to just be like, yeah, if it's a flying Pokemon, it has to be in the air. So I'm really happy that Skarmory is actually demonstrating that right now. How fast are you? Oh, wait. Sorry, give me a sec. You like ultra fast? Oh yeah. Look at you go. I'm very easily pleased, you know, like I'm just running around zooming with my Pokemon. Extremely easily pleased. Was that everyone? Did we look at everyone? Kofu, Thaki, Boltund, Slowpoke, Ivysaur. Yes. So, yeah, to continue on with the Isle of Armor, we basically have different points where we can go around the map to strengthen our bond with our Kubfu, and then eventually you'll have to choose one of the two towers and either evolve it to be into two of its different forms. Can't do that until you get Surf by the looks of it, as well as being a high enough level to actually complete the challenge. Level 70 seems about right. He's like, wait, what are you looking at? I'm looking out at this majestic Wailord in the ocean, Kubfu. What do you think? Yeah, level 70 seems about right. I think I basically just leveled my guy up to 100 and did it because I had so many candies for it. And it was like not even super easy at that point. So level 70 seems about right if you want to do all that stuff with the Kubfu. But for me, this little guy is going to stay little and be in my living Pokedex. So that's actually, we have completed our goal. In 4.5 hours. Could it be done faster? Yes. If you picked the right Pokemon or you traded something over, if you had a gym badge, lots of things would have made this easier. I'm saving again because I'm paranoid. Lots of things would have made this easier, for sure, but I think we did fine in terms of exploring it at our own pace. So I would call that a success. If you're trying to do this yourself, I would say get a gym badge and then come here, or pick like Scorbunny, grab a Skarmory and just go for it. Don't mess around with the Pokemon that I chose because they weren't super suited to fighting Clara or Avery. They're very similar in their movesets. Oh my gosh, where am I? I'm in the middle of the ocean. Oh, I think I was catching a Kingdra when I last played. I think that's why I'm here. So, yeah, just hopping over to my actual Pokemon Sword save file here. Because that might be fun. I was gonna try and remind myself which Pokemon were version exclusives, but I don't know if my brain can determine that. But yeah, I have completed both Pokemon, both Pokedexes. I think I managed to get living for Isle of Armor. In terms of the main Pokedex, I still need to get another, what's it called? Brain, the Sun and Moon, the Type Null. I still need to get another Type Null, so that's a thing. And I think there's one more Pokemon as well I need to get, but I can't think of it off the top of my head. I also need to get a Zamazenta because I've only touch traded for one. So this is my doggo, and this is the doggo I need. Yeah, suddenly I'm way more powerful. Yeah, well, oh, do you want to see my league card? I changed it recently when the thing came out. Look at this. Is just that not the best thing you've ever seen? The best. I haven't finished my Curry Dex. It's like the only thing I haven't done in this game aside from the Battle Tower stuff. but I've managed to complete the dex. I've found 17 shinies apparently. 17. I guess I've ran into a lot of raid battles where there's been shinies. Oh look, I'm in my shiny box. Let's just look at what shinies I have, because everyone loves that, right? So, Sobble, which I hatched. Scorbunny, which I hatched. Ice-Cube, which I hatched. Really cool. Hippopotas was a random encounter after the shiny charm. So this was a... what would that be? 1 in 2,000? So like, is the shiny charm double? I forget. So it was like a natural encounter, but I had the shiny charm. So it wasn't 1 in 4,000, it was with shiny charm. So that was cool, that was like completely out of nowhere. Magikarp, I have a few Magikarp from the Magikarp event where shinies were really easy to find. So I have a few of those. Milcery I stumbled upon during the Milcery event and the Alchemy event. So I've managed to get 3 Alchemy and a Milcery. And I'm really happy with these guys because, well, the Milcery I have in a Premier Ball, which I think looks cool. I'm one of those people who bothers what Pokeball they use, so indulge me here. This is my favorite, this is the best thing. So this is shiny Alchemy with berries in a heavy ball, because the heavy ball is the complete color and design of this Alchemy. So I love this one with all of my heart, it's great. I also have a Love Ball for the Heart Alchemy, and then I've got a Star one and a Luxury Ball, which also looks pretty cool. But just the heavy ball shiny Alchemy, as soon as I saw shiny Alchemy, I was like, oh my gosh, this is what I need in my life. And I was able to get it, so that's cool. And then I have a Lapras, which I used my Master Ball on from a raid that I hopped in. It was someone else's raid. And this is like the first time I've ever used my Master Ball. Like, no joke. I really wanted it. So this is a shiny Gigantamax Lapras with perfect IVs. It's not really mine because it wasn't my raid, but heck, it's cool. And it was the first time I've ever used my Master Ball in any Pokemon game, so that's also cool. And this is a random Charmeleon that I got in a raid as well. So essentially, like, the bottom half of the box is kind of discounted, but the Hippopotas is cool, and the Hippopotas is like probably the most legit shiny. And then these ones I bred, so that's where we're at with shinies. I don't know if I have cool things to talk about. I have like stuff that I've got from Wonder Trade. These are like Sobble that I was breeding that I need to Wonder Trade away. This is my Isle of Armor dex, which I think is now... Yes, so I did get a Kingdra, because that was one of the things that I was waiting on was Kingdra, because I didn't want to have to trade. So, done that. So this should be, well, this is the one space, but that's the Kubfu that we just got. But yeah, I picked the water type Urshifu for my evolution, because I like this one better. I think they're basically the same, but I like the idea of the water type better than the dark type. So that's Big Bear. That's what Small Bear could be, but we're keeping Small Bear, Small Bear. But aside from that, we're good in every other aspect in terms of the decks. And then these are all of the trades for other, what's the word for places? Regional forms. Words are hard. These are all regional forms and things I got for getting Diglett. These have their hidden ability, which is cool, so you can get like your Zen mode Darmanitan and stuff like this, so it's pretty good. I'm still waiting on regular Farfetch'd, because it's an NPC that pops up and is like, would you like to trade? And I'm like, yes, I would like to trade. And then you just have to hope that it's going to be the one that you want. Unfortunately, there's not really Not much else you can do about that. But alas, that is the end of Cubfu Quest, and it was successful. So hopefully that was fun. Something a little bit different because it's not really like a proper playthrough, but it's still, you know, important. So hopefully that was fun. Gardevoir, you gotta catch up. I love Gardevoir so much. Gardevoir is my favorite Pokemon, and I'm really happy that she's in Sword and Shield right now. The other cool thing about Gardevoir is that if you go on the water, she'll actually follow you because she's flying. She's doing a telepathy thing. So she can actually just follow you everywhere. It's really cool. But I do have little bits and pieces still to do with Pokemon. I haven't quite done everything. I still need to do the battle tower type things. The other thing I want to do is collect all of the Apricorn Pokeballs, which is really difficult because it's like a 0.1 or 0.01 or 0.02% chance of getting this one item. And it's not really fun, unfortunately. But I'd very much like to get all of the stupid little things. Things that like don't really matter for completion, but it's kind of how I like to play Pokemon games, is I like to collect all the items and everything. But I've already done my Diglett, which was the main thing. So the main Isle of Armor stuff is all done. Also, my outfit is ridiculous, and I am fully aware of this, and I am just embracing how ridiculous my outfit is. But let me just throw something in the Cram-O-Matic really quick. Maybe we'll get the Pokeball. Maybe I'll get like Streamer Luck, and it'll give me the thing that I want straight away. So I think with regards to getting the Pokeballs, there's not really a way of doing it safely. I don't know if combining different types would technically give you a lower percent chance or not, but I feel like it might. So I've just been doing all of the same color. The Cram-O-Matic's kind of a weird one. Like, it's figured out in terms of how you get general items, but the Pokeballs are just like percent chances. Oh, a Great Ball! That's really great. This is really great. In terms of getting it's the Sport Ball and the Safari Ball. And obviously the game saves, so you can't save scum this. But the Sport Ball and the Safari Ball are just really, really minuscule percent chances. And the only way to get Apricorns is to shake trees. There's a limited amount of trees, they respawn each day, so you kind of just have to play it every day, really monotonously, until you get the thing that you want. I'm not even getting an Apricorn Ball. What's green? Green is Friend Ball, right? Well, I mean, at some point I will get the Pokeball. At some point. Am I worried about it right now? Not really. When I have like nothing else to do, I'll be more worried about it. But for right now, I'm probably done with Pokemon, and especially now that I have my Cubfu, that's my living dex done. The only other thing I need to do is beat my copy of Shield so that I have a Zamazenta for my box. That's like the final thing. Hey Gardevoir. Oh, she's so cool! One final thing before I head out here is I'd like to share with you my lovely Gardevoir, who is perfect. So this is the Gardevoir that I use for raid battles because it's really strong. I've like maxed out its effort values and whatnot. But this guy, who I haven't bred, but I don't really need to, if you're looking for a Pokemon to help with catching, I feel like Gallade is the best option I've found. So it has False Swipe, which is great. Thunder Wave, which is great. Will-O-Wisp may seem odd, but it means that you can get a status condition on Pokemon that cannot be paralyzed. is also a way of damaging Pokemon like ghost types who can't be hit by False Swipe. Of course, you lose HP with Will-O-Wisp. You may lose HP from weather. Heal Pulse will save the day. So this basically allows me to encounter anything, have some way of chipping down its HP, or healing it if it gets damaged too much. I think the only thing... Is there a Pokemon that I wouldn't be able to do anything with, is my question. It would have to be... I don't think there's any combination, because even like if it was a ground ghost type, for example, I could still Will-O-Wisp it. If it was a fire ghost type, I would be able to paralyze it. So I don't think there's anything that can escape this combination of things. But figured I'd share that if you're looking for anyone who's good for catching. It's also just nice that I have Gardevoir and Gallade because they're really cool Pokemon and they're from the same line. They just so happen to work really well at both the things I need them to do. So that satisfies something in the back of my brain that's like, yeah, that's cool. Aside from that though, friends, I think it's about time we wrap things up here, for we have successfully completed Kubfu Quest, so that's fun. A ground and fire type? Does that exist? I'm always really bad at this. Does a... I don't think there's a... I guess Groudon, like Scary Groudon, he's like ground fire, right? I don't think I'll be fighting that Groudon in this universe though. Oh, Numel! Nummel's ground fire. Oh my gosh, I'm so dumb. Okay, I would still be able to false swipe it though. So like, Pokemon type, gosh, I'm so bad with types. Like, I know there's certain types that don't have combinations, but I can never remember them. I think since like Sun and Moon, my knowledge of all of the Pokemon is like my brain's hit a limit and it's like, okay, you can't remember them all now. So as we progress through the generations, it's just this slow decline of like, who's that Pokemon? And then my brain's like, I don't know. So yeah, it is a bit of a weird one, but yeah, I don't think Numel is in this game, and I don't think we'll be fighting a Groudon anytime soon, is the moral of the story. Gardevoir's like, what are you looking at? She's staring into your soul now. You're welcome. You okay, pal? Yeah, she's fine. That's fun. Okay, I think I'm gonna end it here now after all of that rambling. Might be cool to play this game again in some sort of shiny hunting form or just battle tower shenanigans, but for right now, Kubfu Quest is complete, so we'll wrap it up and I shall say goodbye for now. In terms of my next stream, I'm not sure. I'm weighing it up in my head. There are options. I may have to like do a little, not a rant. Rant's not the right word. Like a vent in my Discord and be like, help, I don't know what to do. Which I've kind of already done because I'm in this weird zone of between games. So I may ask for some input in the Discord, but hopefully it won't be too long before I figure things out. If all else fails, we can play some more Pokemon in the form of Sapphire. So I think that's where we'll be next, is continuing my Sapphire Nuzlocke, for better or worse. We'll see. And then we'll just kind of figure it out from there. But I'll say goodbye for now, friends. Thank you for watching and hanging out. I think Gardevoir's trying to say goodbye as well. She keeps turning around, it's really distracting. Alright, I'll see you later, friends. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you hopefully soon. Fingers crossed. Take care. Bye!